Yeah, Todd's a guy that he's going to study his performance, and he studied hard in the offseason. I thought that his spring was solid. Early in the spring, I think he was thinking a little bit too much about the little things rather than letting it loose. I thought the back half of the spring, he felt a little bit more comfortable and had learned what he needed to learn, and now he'll need to go back in and restart. You know, every season we had a little informational tape we heard of a former coach, and he said sometimes people make the mistake of thinking they can start from where they ended. And he said you better start from the start. And so Todd's going to have to start from the start, but I think he's going to have learned so much that you know, his progress is going to be quick. Yeah, they can run. You know, it starts with that, and they love to train, and they're a close-knit group. The defensive coaches do a great job of studying themselves, studying what other people do against other concepts. I think they messed around with some things in the spring that they thought maybe they could add to their package, and now they'll sift that down a little bit and be able to you know, come up with the package that fits our players. You know, you lose Vernon Golston, and a lot of what we did revolved around a little bit of getting him in some matchups because it was a mismatch. And you know, hopefully we'll have some guys that will set up to do some other things. But it's a bright group. They love to prepare. I think it's going to be a good defense. You know, maybe Ryan Pretorius. He's kind of my height and you know, that type of thing. But he's, you know, we probably don't send him off the bus first when we get to the away stadium. But we've got a lot of good-looking guys. If you think I'm going to get trapped into saying which one's better, no way. Not on. They'll have it on YouTube yelling at me or whatever.